Hi everyone, I'm Heather Wisely with Neighborhood Acupuncture, and today we're going to talk about the 6 most common types of headaches that I treat in my acupuncture practice and a few different acupressure points that you can use at home to help relieve your headaches. And we'll also talk about how and why these different points work. If you're ready, we're going to get started. So in the theory of Chinese medicine, there are different types of headaches. There are those that are caused from muscular imbalance, and then there are those that have more internal origins. With the external imbalances or muscular imbalances, they've identified 3 of the most common places people will have headaches. One of the most common is right at the back of the neck. These headaches are often associated with neck pain, neck tension, maybe upper back and shoulder tension. Sometimes these headaches can also come right across the top of the head into the eyebrows or even down into the inner part of the eyes. So there are 2 really effective points for treating this type of headache. The first one is right on the outside of your hand. So as you follow your pinky finger, it's right after the last knuckle and where it will indent. I like using a pen to just gently apply a little bit of pressure. It doesn't take a lot, and massage for 10 to 20 seconds or so. Both sides of the body will work equally well. The second most common point for back of the neck pain or headaches is located in a similar place on the outside of the foot, going just beyond the pinky toe, beyond that last knuckle, and into the dent, and then pushing right into the meaty spot. Again, just gently, you don't need to bruise yourself, going back and forth, clockwise, counterclockwise for 10 to 20 seconds. So the next most common type of headache is located on the side of the head. This is often associated with stress, clenching your jaw, and sometimes even neck pain, top of the shoulder pain. Often goes along with hunching the shoulder, clenching the jaw, and just having a lot of stress. The first point for side of the head headaches is located right on the back of the wrist. It's right where traditionally the face of a watch would go if you still wear a watch. So right between the 2 bones, just an inch or so below the wrist. I like to pinch it this way. You can get both sides, and then again just medium pressure, massaging both directions, and as always, make sure to do both sides of the body. The second point for the side of the head headaches is right on the side of the foot. So if you go between the 4th and 5th toe and follow a line, there's a very small hole located right between the 2 bones, and just pressing and massaging. Again, the end of a pen works really well. 10 to 20 seconds, clockwise, counterclockwise, and as always, making sure to do both feet. The third type of a headache is the front of the head, often a forehead, sometimes a sinus headache. This can also be related to tooth or jaw pain, or sometimes even facial pain that can happen. So this particularly, usually we want to address things like the sinuses or other issues that can be happening. So for front of the head headaches, there are 2 important points that we use often. The first is right on the side of the hand. This is one of the most famous acupuncture points of all time. Many people know this one for headaches. So it is right between the thumb and the index finger. And then there's a little bit of a muscle that if you hook in towards the index finger will often be fairly tender, and just push and massage, again looking for that medium pressure, not too strong, not too light. In the foot, our matching point comes right between the 2nd and the 3rd toe, just past the web. There's a tiny little indent that is very tender if you just push and massage it just a little bit. With the rest of the points, just a few seconds, nice medium pressure. Make sure to do both sides. So these first 3 headaches are all externally related, or what we would consider factors that happen outside of the body. Things like clenching the jaw, having from a lot of stress, or having sinus congestion from allergies, maybe neck pain from cold weather, a neck injury. There's a lot of different reasons. The next 3 types of headaches are more internal. These are factors that are going on with the chemistry inside of your body rather than with your muscular system or forces outside. These are much trickier to work with and are often more related to the idea of migraines and chronic headaches. So the first type of headache is called a kidney headache. This one comes directly out of the eye, and it can also include the whole head. This type of headache can often be related to hormonal imbalances and also to blood pressure or other issues of inflammation within the body. To really treat these type of headaches, we need to get at the cause of what would make someone's blood pressure increase, or why hormones might be out of balance, and really getting to that. The acupuncture point that goes along with this one is usually massaged more than necessarily acupunctured, and it's located right on the bottom of the foot. If you follow the third toe or your middle toe past the ball of the foot, it's right in the dent, and this can be a place that is exceptionally good to massage on yourself or on someone else to help relieve any headaches that are related to hormonal imbalances, to blood pressure, anytime that you just feel like you need to be grounded and bring your energy down. The next type of a headache is a spleen headache or a dampness headache. This one is often described as a turban wrapping around the head and creating a squeezing pressure. It's often irritated by allergies, weather changes, and sometimes with dietary allergies. Of course, the point for this one is also located on the foot. So for our spleen headache, we're going to come along the side of the big toe, right past the joint and into the dip right below the bone. Same as the other side. We're going to massage clockwise, counterclockwise. Make sure to get both feet. Our final type of headache is a liver headache. This one is often considered right at the top of the head and is described as feeling like an ice pick going through the top of the head, or what's a really truly classic migraine. The liver headaches can often be brought up with stress, with hormonal imbalances. The point for this headache is also located on the foot. So this point is located between the first and the second toe and just past the large knuckle. So there's a little bit of a hole in there, and if you push with medium pressure, it's usually really tender. Different people can have it a little closer to the ankle or a little closer to the toe. It's just finding the hole that has a more sensitive area for you. These are all the different types of headaches that I treat commonly in my clinic. Treating headaches with acupuncture can be really, really simple. It might only take a handful of sessions to get someone pain-free the vast majority of the time. Sometimes it can be really complicated if we're restoring harmony to different things happening in the body that have been neglected for substantial periods of time. So I hope everyone found this video to be helpful and that maybe you learned some new acupressure points to help. If you ever have any headaches, one thing I would like to talk about just for a moment is the difference between acupressure and acupuncture. Acupressure can be really helpful in the moment. It's available wherever you are, and it's just a matter of knowing which point to press and when to work them. Acupuncture is a little bit more aggressive as it actually penetrates the body, and obviously you need a licensed acupuncturist to go get acupuncture. If people have complicated headaches or if people have chronic headaches, it can be really helpful to go to a licensed acupuncturist. Looking for someone either with a master's degree or a doctoral degree in Chinese or Oriental medicine or in acupuncture. That's someone that can really help you work through if there's any digestive issues, any chronic neck pain, allergies, pain that fluctuates with the weather or with hormones. That's when acupuncture can really, really come in and help you get started. If you have any questions about how acupuncture works for headaches, please ask in the comments below. We will be answering any questions that you send in. If you found this informative and helpful, please like and subscribe. We'll be updating every month, talking about how different acupressure points and how they help with different common ailments. Thank you very much. This is Heather with Neighborhood Acupuncture.